What is good, guys? Hope you're doing well today. I'm back with another video. So I'm sitting here watching Rise of the Shield Hero Season 2. I heard nothing but bad things about the season, right? But watching episode 2, and this is an interesting conversation. Let's watch this real quick here, real briefly, try to make this video short and sweet, but check this out.
失礼ですが、盾の勇者様とお見受けいたします。
ああ、そうだが。
やはりお願いです。どうか私を殺してください。
So this lady pops up. She says to Naofumi, like, yo, like, I recognize you, blah, blah, blah. I need you to take me out, right? But then peep this, though. Peep this. Okay, so I had to go do some stuff and had to come back to continue this recording. So, you know, this specific scene here is basically about Hotatari coming here. She comes to this room with specific people, which includes Naofumi here, and basically she introduces herself and explains about the spirit tortoise and basically telling them that, you know, how to defeat the spirit tortoise. Of course, you know, they're like, oh my gosh, but then we also find out that there are other heroes, I think 7 of them or something like that we find out here in this scene per the conversations. But one thing that I found interesting is this spot here when they're talking about taking out the spirit tortoise. But again, she asked Naofumi to basically take her out to end her life. But this is what she says in response to after Naofumi brings up, you know, taking out monsters by taking their heads off.
この神聖な軍議の場を侮辱する気か。だとすれば、まずは貴様の首をはねてやる。それで霊気も消えれば締めたものだからな。
それは不可能です。霊気自体を倒さなければ、私をいくら殺しても何度でも復活してしまいます。
Okay, so I found it very interesting that Hatsuri here, she approaches Naofumi earlier in the episode of season 2, episode 2 here, where she requests that Naofumi basically takes her out. But I found it interesting that the writers decided to place this specific spot here of her explaining, like, hey, you know, you can take me out. And again, she was responding to the guy who's yelling at her, and she basically says, like, you know, hey, you can take me out all you want, but without taking out the spirit tortoise, I'm always going to come back. I kind of found out interesting that the writers placed it here in this specific room here with all of these people, because she would have probably explained a little bit more in depth as to why she wanted the spirit for her to be, you know, basically removed from, you know, the current world that we're in here, right? But I just found it interesting that the writers decided to place it here specifically. Naofumi hears her response, so I kind of feel like she would have maybe possibly explained that to him in more depth as to why she specifically chose him. Again, he's here in the room, but I just found it interesting that they decided to place it here specifically. She says what she says here in this room, and it was just an interesting spot for the writers to put this here in this specific episode here, instead of us getting the actual conversation between her and Naofumi specifically, because she chose him for a reason. There's a reason why she went to him specifically. And you know, again, yes, she does explain the whole familiar stuff with the spirit tortoise and stuff like that here in this room with these other people. So yeah, just interesting spot that I found. Just made me a little bit more curious, wondering why the writers put it here specifically. But, you know, with that, I'm still gonna continue to watch season 2 in the midst of, you know, it not being, from what I've heard, it not being a good season. And then I'll dive into season 3. So with that, leave some comments in the comment section below. What did you all think of this topic? What do y'all think of these 2 specific scenes from season 2, episode 2 for Rise of Shield Hero. Let's talk about some things, guys. And I will hopefully talk to you all with another video to come soon. Peace, guys.